It's how you feel, not what you say, that increases the likelihood of your child wanting to listen to you. Welcome to the Connect Method Parenting Podcast, where correction is out, connection is in, and your kids want to listen to you. I'm Andy Martineau, creator of Connect Method Parenting, here to help you stay calm, confident, and connected no matter what. Hey everybody, it's CMP Book Club Day. This is part of a 15-part series where every Thursday I read you a chapter from my book, Connect Method Parenting. If you want a physical copy, you can grab one on Amazon, or if you're more of an audiobook kind of person, tune in each week and I will read it to you one chapter at a time. If you're catching this episode and haven't listened to any of the other CMP Book Club episodes, you can go back to 32 if you want to start at the beginning, or you can start in the middle and continue on with me. Don't forget to download the CMP Companion Book Guide at cmp.works/CWB. I've posted the link in the show notes, and that's going to help you integrate and implement what we talk about each week in the chapter I share with you. All right, let's do it. Chapter 15, Direct. Cooperation isn't something you demand. It's something you earn. Direct, verb. The art of making a kind request or giving a straightforward direction. No rule has been broken. You want your child to do something, but don't need them to do something to feel calm and connected. A connective direct means asking your child to do something and thinking amazing thoughts about them regardless of their choice to listen or completely ignore you. Be the sun, not the wind. There's an Aesop fable in which the wind and the sun create a little wager. They've spotted a man on Earth and are arguing which one of them could get him to take his jacket off first. The wind boasts that he will easily win. There's no way I won't win. I can literally blow the jacket off of him. I'll make wind that is so strong and so cold that I force it to come off of him. He won't even have a choice. The wind says he must go first and leaves to execute his brilliant plan of getting the man to do what he wants. He begins to blow from the east and from the west. He blows from below and from above. But the more he blows, the tighter the man holds onto his jacket. The wind, discouraged and confused, returns defeated to the sun. I thought I could easily get the jacket off the man. If I can't do it, I am sure you'll have no luck either, the wind said. But the sun had a different plan. His plan was to create the conditions where the man would willingly choose to remove his jacket, to create conditions in which it became the man's idea to take it off. So the sun slowly heated things up over several hours until the man wanted to take his jacket off and did so. You can't force your children to listen to you. Ultimately, they get to choose if they want to listen. Sure, you can physically control them when they are young, or offer the right bribe, or threaten the right consequence when they're older to get them to comply with your directions sometimes. But if what you want is true cooperation, when you ask them to do something, you're going to need them to willingly choose to listen to you. The art of giving directions is simple on the surface. Ask your child to do something. Doesn't seem like there is much else to say about it, but that's just the icing on a multi-layered cake. The way you feel when you give a direction is more important than the words you use to give the direction. The quality of your relationship with your child, that's what really matters. If you feel frustrated with your child about not putting his laundry away, that frustration is going to come through when you ask him to put his laundry away. If you feel amazing about a huge project you just completed, chances are the same laundry isn't going to feel as frustrating. With a smile on your face and a skip in your step, you won't be feeling frustrated at all when you ask him to put it away. The emotional layers beneath the words you say matter. The words you choose to say won't matter if you're frustrated. If you aren't frustrated, it won't matter what words you choose to say. It's how you feel, not what you say, that increases the likelihood of your child wanting to listen to you.
It's the emotion behind the words, not the words themselves, that make you come across as either the wind trying to force your child to comply as quickly as possible, or the sun patiently waiting for your child to want to listen. Only ask twice. Here's a rule I made up years ago for myself. It's my way of catching myself if I skip some of the seen and heard steps and turn into the blistering wind instead of the patient sun. Only ask twice. If you give a direction a third time, you've missed something. Stop asking, move in close, find out what it is. The first time you ask and your child doesn't respond, maybe he didn't hear you. The second time you ask without a response, something else is going on. Maybe you forgot to start with C. Maybe your child is distracted. Maybe it's something totally different. Regardless, here's what to do next. Take a deep breath, slow down. Stop giving your child direction. Start asking yourself a few questions instead, like, I wonder why he's not responding. Is he lost in play, stuck in anger, filled with frustration? Try a different tactic instead of continuing to ask again and again and again.
If you're new to Connect Method Parenting, I have a great way for you to get started. I created a free course that covers some of the biggest challenges parents are facing and how Connect Method Parenting solves them. In an hour, we're going to talk about why parenting is so hard, how to get your kids to want to listen to you, how to stop yelling and losing your cool, and become that calm, confident, connected parent for good. It's the fastest way to get started using connection as your go-to tool for influencing and impacting your kids. Go to cmp.works/course to get instant access today.
Circle back to seen and heard and try a new approach. You could try one or a couple of these suggestions. 1, come in close. 2, make eye contact. 3, ask in a playful way. 4, put what you were asking aside. 5, spend a few minutes with him. 6, give him a hug. 7, jump into his play or activity with him. Then, come back and ask with kindness, love, and understanding while believing that he's doing his best. He's amazing. There's a good reason his brain has decided not to comply. He's not ignoring you or being disrespectful. Coming with compassion instead of judgment allows you to understand your child better and change your relationship with him. Remember the only ask twice rule. It's simple and powerful. Questions to set you up for success with direct. Here are a few questions you could ask yourself as you're thinking about giving a direction to your child. 1, how can I say this in the warmest tone possible? 2, how can I convey how much I care when I make a request or give a direction? 3, am I rushing through what I'm trying to say and saying it from another room? 4, am I making my request repeatedly and showing my building frustration? Never direct without starting with C. Your brain might say you don't have time to spend a few minutes connecting with your child before making a request, but you don't have time not to because it will change the way the request is sent and received. Your turn. Take action in 30 minutes or less. The wind versus the sun. It's the emotion behind the words, not the words themselves, that will make you come across as either the wind trying to force your child to comply as quickly as possible, or the sun patiently waiting for your child to want to listen. Do a little inventory. When are you showing up like the sun, and when are you showing up like the wind? Get clear on your asks. What are your family rules? What are the responsibilities, chores, or jobs of the children? What are your responsibilities, chores, or jobs? If you're confused about chores, bedtime, friends, or media, then they'll be confused about it as well. Find the places where you're a little cloudy and clear them up. Once you do, giving directions to the kids will be so much easier.
If you enjoyed listening to this podcast, come check out League, my Connect Method parenting coaching program. where we take this material and we apply it using my proven formula. Head over to cmp.works/join.